This is the KOBK News for January and February of 1916. Steve Greoning reporting. We start with news that a major movie sensation is coming to Owatonna. The Birth of a Nation is coming to the Metropolitan Theater. David W. Griffith's spectacular shows the introduction of slavery, the Civil War, the surrender at Appomattox, Lincoln's assassination, the miseries of Reconstruction, the reconstruction of the South, and the beginning of the Ku Klux Klan. This film employed 18,000 people and uses the latest in filming techniques. Those who have already seen the treatment of war in this film would pray for an everlasting peace and a settlement to war by arbitration and not further armed conflict. Widows, orphans, wrecked homes, and hearts everywhere would heartily say amen to this everlasting lesson of war. Minnesota Representative Sidney Anderson has a proposition for the United States House of Representatives that would give military training to 500,000 high school students each summer. They would form the second line of defense for the United States in time of war. Anderson feels that not only would this be beneficial for young men physically, mentally, and morally, would help give them better health and teach them how to care for themselves. The National School Camp Association is ready to back this as well. Enlistment in the United States Army of Defense that the boys could join would be voluntary. Eventually, this plan could have 1 million young, trained men ready for service if they are needed. Owatonna is now officially on the Jefferson Highway. The Jefferson Highway will follow the Interstate Trail between Kansas City and St. Paul, Minneapolis. All towns have been designated, and Owatonna is one of them. This is sure to bring increased travel through this section of the state. President Woodrow Wilson's speech at the Jefferson Highway meeting in Kansas spoke of the need for the preservation of honor and integrity of the nation. Resolutions from this meeting urged President Wilson to include for preparedness recommendations to Congress for provisions of military roads. This would include the Jefferson Highway as a strategic value to the nation's defense as it would extend from Canada to Mexico. Suggestions were to build the highway with the use of the regular army. And starting Wednesday, March 1st, the Daily People's Press will be issued. It will be an 8-page independent paper. This daily paper is in response to demand that has been existed in Owatonna and Steele County for some time. This has been provided by the Steele County Historical Society, preserving and sharing history today for tomorrow.